Welcome to another in our occasional series of top tips for wedding and events bands. These may seem really basic, particularly if your band is busy, but it's very easy to neglect these things, and the very best bands in the world, if the reputation means anything to them at all, will get these two things right. So the first thing is, make sure your transport is reliable. The best band in the world are completely useless if they're parked at the side of the motorway on the way to a gig, can't get there because they haven't checked the maintenance of their vehicle. And this is even more important if you've got multiple vehicles. If you all travel to the gig separately, every vehicle has to be checked. Make sure you all have fuel. Make sure that the maintenance has been done properly. Make sure your road tax is paid as well. You don't want the police stopping you and preventing you from your onward journey. It's a really good idea to have breakdown insurance, AA or RAC, other breakdown insurance providers are out there. Make sure that you've left nothing to chance. Check your tyres, check the headlights, check your windscreen washer fluid even. Just don't have the situation that presents itself where you just can't get to the gig. Nothing will ruin your reputation more quickly, and you've lost your fee for that night too. The second tip is related, and it's about your PA. When you get to the venue, even if you're there with plenty of time to spare, but your gear doesn't work, there's an issue with something and it's almost always a £2 cable, then you're holding the whole process up. You're going to have an irate client. You're going to get pressure from the event organizer. They're going to be checking their watch the whole time. And you know what it's like. You're trying to find the problem in the first place, and then the pressure builds up and you just miss something else. So make sure you carry spares. It's really important. So get to the gig and make sure that when you do get there, everything works properly. Now here's a wee bonus. This came up fairly recently actually. If you are going to a venue and there's a PA already there and you've never been to the venue before, so you don't know the quality of the PA, don't expect the PA to be any good, or that you're going to be able to figure it out in the brief time you have to get ready. So always have your own PA with you, just in case. The venues with the best bill in the world will be very proud of this kit that they've had installed at a massive expense. But if there's been a few bands using that gear recently, people can be a bit tough and sore on things like that. So chances are there's a fault in it somewhere, or it just may not be good enough. Professionals like us who are in this business know what it really takes to make a good PA system. And with the best bill in the world, that doesn't always apply to people who are buying the PA, the venues themselves. So there you go, there's your wee bonus tip there. Make sure that you get to the gig, make sure your transport works properly. Oh, and ULEZ, if you're travelling to a city centre venue, make sure you don't get stuck with that fine, it's horrible. So Glasgow now, I think it's coming out into Edinburgh soon, it'll soon be in Aberdeen and Dundee, so double check that there. When you get to the gig, make sure your gear is in perfect working order. Make sure you've checked everything, have spares for almost everything. And lastly, even if the venue tells you that there's a PA there installed, take your own. At least take your desk, but really take your whole PA with you. You just don't know what the quality is going to be like, or even if it was good and worked perfectly well the last time you used it, it's bound to be another band in between your gig and this one, and you don't know what they've done to the gear. So, hope those help. My name is Del Cotton from hireaband.co.uk. Good luck.